Here in Week 4, the Saints travel over to Jacksonville to take on the undefeated 3-0 Jaguars as the Saints sit at 2-1. We'll start things off with Bortles and the Jags. In the shotgun, tries to go over to the sidelines, and it's picked off by Marshawn Lattimore, who's going to take it all the way back to the house, but it's called back because of a roughing the passer call. So the Jags still on offense, handoff to Fournette, picks up a bunch of yards, gets into Saints territory, taken into the 33. Couple plays later, it's 2nd and 7, and Bortles is taken down by Cameron Jordan for a sack. They would not recover from that, so the Jags settle for a field goal on their opening drive. They jump off to a 3-0 lead. Move things on to the very start of the second quarter. It's going to be a play action to Kamara, and Teddy breaking the tackle of Ngakoue, and then he's able to find Thomas, who is wide open for the first down, and they are inside Jacksonville territory. Now it's 2nd and 4. Teddy finds Fleener on the corner, and he's dragged down inside the 20-yard line. Now it's 3rd and 7 on the 14, and Ngakoue is going to get around his man and take down Teddy for a sack on 3rd down, forces the field goal team to come out, and Lutz comes on and nails it right down the middle, ties the game up at 3 as we move things on later into the second quarter. Now Jags on offense in the shotgun as Bortles. He's going to dump it off to Fournette on the screen, picks up the first, but bam! He is laid out by Marcus Williams, fumbles on the play, Sean Rankins recovers it, and the Saints are going the other way with it. So 2nd and 7, Teddy, play action to Kamara. He's got Thomas over the middle, and he's taken down just before the goal line at the 1-yard line. Handoff to Toefield, the power back, punches it in, and it's now a 10-3 Saints lead. They take the lead for the first time in this game. Later on in the second, Jags have the ball now, and Bortles is absolutely laid out by Mark Barron for the sack, and then the very next play, it's 3rd and 13, and Cameron Jordan's going to sack him, forces a 4th and long for Cameron Jordan's 2nd sack on the day. They would end up punting, and the Saints drive down the field to kick a field goal before half to extend their lead to 13-3. Move things on late third quarter now. Saints on offense. Teddy finds Chris Hogan, the Monmouth legend, for a first down. Then it's 1st and 10 on the Jacksonville 32. Teddy has all the time in the world in the pocket, and he finds the Rutgers product, Brandon Coleman. Then it's a pitch to Ronnie Toefield. He gets to the outside, and he gets into the end zone. So the Saints now have a 20-3 lead as we move things on to the fourth quarter. Very start of the fourth quarter. Jags on offense. It's going to be a handoff to Fournette. Jukes out a man, breaks a tackle, and outruns the rest of the Saints defense as he goes all the way to the promised land. 74 yards for Leonard Fournette. And the Jags are back in this one, only down by 10 now with 8 minutes to go. They have to score on this drive, though. Dump it off to Fournette for the first down. Then it's 1st and 10 on their own 47, about 7:37 left. Bortles sees nobody open, so he takes off. Crazy leg Bortles picks up the first down with his legs. So now down to the 39. It's going to be a play action to Fournette, and Bortles throws into coverage. It's picked off by Mark Barron, and the Saints are going the other way with it, where they just proceed to run down the clock, and that is your final in this one. The New Orleans Saints head into Jacksonville, eliminate the undefeated Jaguars, who drop down to 3-1, and the Saints now improve to 3-1. Another big day for the run game on the Saints offense. Ronnie Toefield led the day with 19 carries for 78 yards and 2 touchdowns, while Kamara didn't have too shabby of a day either. 16 carries for 73 yards. Pretty even for both backs, but Toefield had both the touchdowns. And with that being said, that's going to wrap things up here for this edition of New Orleans Saints football. I have been your host, Jersey Born, and I'm saying goodbye.